Welcome back, I'm the Watch Nerd. On today's video, I'm going to be explaining what a chronograph is. I have two watches, one a digital and one an analog. I have Omega Speedmaster and G-Shock. And I was in the Rolex store and there was people there saying, oh, there was a Daytona, and they said, oh, what is a chronograph? I recently uploaded a video on it. I went to the Rolex stores, filmed what they had, but a girl didn't know what a chronograph complication was. So I want to make this video out for the watch people that are starting to get into watches that want to know what a chronograph is. So also, if you're new to this channel, I'm going to be giving this Chanel chain out for free, and if you want to know, you just have to follow the 4 steps in the description below. Now first, flipping ourselves around, this is a more traditional chronograph. Not just the Omega Speedmaster itself is a pretty famous. When people think about chronographs, they basically think about this watch, but it's famous for having the 3 subdials. That's what you get with Daytona. That's what you get with most of the watches out there. Patek Philippe typically have a 3 subdial if it's just a plain chronograph watch. And on the other hand, a G-Shock, and it has a lot of features, but we're going to be focusing on, it's a stopwatch, but it also says alarm chrono. So a stopwatch is a chronograph, so everybody knows. I'll say that right away. And I first want to start with the non-traditional. So there's just 4 buttons. I did a full review of this watch if you want to take a look at it, but for a chronograph is basically a complication where you just start and then it ticks away, so you can keep track of maybe food or anything. The countdown timer is better typically for me, but on this complication for tracking food or something on this watch. But this complication just basically counts up as you see digitally here. But on the Omega, a lot of people get confused that don't know chronographs, but that's second. It's not a second hand, it's a chronograph hand. The real second hand, I'll take you a little bit closer into the watch. You can see that 3rd subdial right there is ticking away. So that's the real second hand. So right now it's coming up to 50 seconds, and then we're going to go to 60, and then they'll move the, that's how the time goes around. Then we have minutes, and then we have hours. So starting this chronograph off, we're going to see it slowly go around, and then every time it ticks, you'll get a tick over here, and then if it goes into the hours, you have up to 12 hours. Some have 24, depending on the chronograph, the way the module is. Most I noticed are 12, but there are some 24s out there. You can do very short chronographs, as you see here. Just a few seconds. You can go up to, minutes, hours, whatever you want to do. But I do have to mention that a chronograph complication in an automatic watch, especially, Omega, but any watch, you do get a drain of power faster. A Daytona, any mechanical watch, because you're using extra second hand, you're using extra power, and another complication, which takes up more energy, so you have to wind it a little more. So the full power reserve won't work because you're using that chronograph complication. Now you can see the first minute has gone. Now that's basically what a chronograph complication is. That's what you will get out of it. And now I personally love the chronograph complication. I think it fits in racing watches, well, this watch especially, but Daytonas, things like that. And it's pretty special watch. I love them, and I want to hear your thoughts. Do you like the chronograph complication, or did you learn anything from this video? If you didn't know what it was, I would love to hear that in the comments below. But I want to thank you all for watching, and if you want more complication, I'm going to do GMT Master later on, because some people don't know what a GMT complication is too. So I definitely want to go into that, and I just want to help people out getting started into the watch world. So I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy your day, and if this was any helpful, I'd love to hear it down in the comments below. Thank you, and have a fantastic day.